Hello again, guys. Welcome back to Football Manager 2013, the story of the Blues. And I think in this episode we'll just be playing through the last of the post-season, maybe a little bit of the pre-season, see how it goes. But yeah, I did receive 16 views the last time I checked on my first episode. Well, sorry, the last episode or the first episode of the second season. You know what I mean? Wasn't it the second? You know what I mean? The last episode. So obviously, there is a quite a decent view base, I suppose. But my last Hell Yeah video did also get 2 likes. So obviously there is people who like both. So I'll try and keep them both running at once. Do you guys think that's a good idea? FM and then one game series running next to it. Do you think that might be a good idea? I think it might be a good idea, but just want to hear your guys' feedback on it. Thank you very much. I was about to say thank you very much for watching anyway. But yeah, thank you for watching though. But the episode's not ending here. Don't worry about that. I'm like one of the biggest culprits when it comes to getting my words twisted seriously. It is terrible. But yeah, we did receive the unfortunate news in the last episode that Mark Beck did get injured for 2 to 3 months. I think he was with a pulled groin muscle. Of course, we do have Brad Potts and Mikael Nelson injured as well, which is a shame. Both Potts, Beck, and Nelson, so all three of Potts, Beck, and Nelson do actually have quite high potential, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not quite sure how high Nelson's is, but I'm pretty sure Potts and Beck do have good ones. But I'm still waiting to see who's going to get promoted out of Coventry and Bournemouth because they both did make it through to the playoff final. I think Coventry might just edge it, but I hope Bournemouth do win because I think we have a better chance against them than we will against Coventry. You can request a coach or scout report on any player by selecting scouting for their actions menu, then clicking coach scout report. If the report's already been filed, the reports tab will already be active for that player. This is also the case for any player at the team you're currently managing. Thank you for that insightful tip, FM. Employ time-wasting tactics. Yes, it can be a good idea. Although for some reason I find myself not changing tactics. When trying to hold a lead, I just stay the way we are because if a tactic has been working well, then I don't see why you should change it. I mean, if you look in real life, teams who face Manchester United and stuff, sometimes teams attack Manchester United and then they take the lead, and then they start sitting back, and then Man United go and start beating the hell out of them, and Man United ended up winning. So honestly, in my opinion, you should probably attack until you have like a 2 or 3 goal lead, and then sit back. Don't just sit back after you get a 1 goal lead against Manchester United, because it's not gonna work. Because Man United are the ultimate kings of comebacks, and there's no doubt about that. I can't think of any more teams this season who have come back from what 1, 2, 3 goals down. Well, actually, maybe not 3, but 1 or 2 goals down to win games. They are superb at doing that. But yeah, I'm kind of straying off topic here, I suppose. It's just the thing. I mean, I just don't see why teams insist on changing tactics immediately when going 1-0 up because if it's been working, why change it? That's just my 2 cents, if you know what I mean. Because I think when I have finished Hell Yeah After the Dead Rabbits, I probably will be playing Mias Martyr. If you don't know what Mias Martyr is, it's a survival game where you're on an island and you have to find a way to survive. I know that kind of sounds like a bit of a shit game, but it isn't. It does appear to be quite a decent game. So, and of course I'm being a bit sketchy, but you will probably see when I do end up playing it. Of course I will be finishing Hell Yeah before I do end up playing that. But yeah, guys, again, just let me know what you think of the FM series and the game series running side by side. And if you also haven't noticed that this thing has been processing for a long time, which does not give me a lot to talk about. Oh, we might be getting somewhere here though. Liverpool so close to upset. I assume Liverpool have been playing Chelsea then. In what competition though? Maybe I shouldn't be saving every day. You know, it kind of slows it down a bit. I think as soon as it stops processing, I'll change it to saving every week because then that will probably speed things up a bit. You know, it's just kind of my OCD because I always worry about the game crashing because FM, you know, it's quite a big history of crashing. But yes, I suppose every day is a bit it's a bit OTT if you know what I mean. It's still processing though. It's still going. I see, can I browse? I like to browse. Let me browse. Okay, there we go. We have mail. What mail is this? Oh, Brad Potts is coming up to his recovery from injury because his injury's turned yellow, which means like less serious or he's recovering, I think. In 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 yeah, England call up unlikely for Carroll. Well, yeah. His lack of appearances for West Ham. Wait a minute. 15 goals in 36 appearances, and he's not being considered for an England call-up, and he's played 36 times, and apparently he has a lack of appearances. What the fuck? No, really, what the feck? Let's see, week or fortnight? Week. Should be safe. There we go, it should move a little bit quicker now. Via tempted by Tottenham. Well, yeah, I probably would be tempted by Tottenham as well, to be honest. Did you actually see Stad Ren in real life? I think they rejected like 20 odd million. I could be getting the numbers completely wrong here, by the way. So don't take my word for this. But I think they rejected like 20 something million from Arsenal for Jan and Villa. And then just in the January transfer window, they were going to sell him to QPR for something like 8 million, 6 million. I mean, what the what the F, Stad Rene or Ren? You know, who the hell sells someone for like, well, quite literally 20 million less than a previous offer? It's ridiculous. It is the playoff final between Coventry and Bournemouth. I'm predicting a Coventry win, but I hope Bournemouth do pull something out the bag. I suppose Bournemouth do kind of have home advantage in a way because I know it is in London, but I think Bournemouth are well down south. Oh, Coventry won! Oh, no, sorry, what the hell? I was expecting that. But Bournemouth did take the lead, and then Callum Ball scored, and then Baker in the 92nd minute scored for Coventry. God, the hysteria in that stand, or the stadium must have been mad. But we have got £325,000, and we paid out 205k. So that's like £120,000 we did gain from that. So I suppose it's not bad at the end of the day. Wotton promotion clause activated. I suppose Coventry have a player from Man United called Wotton, and maybe, I don't know, Man United got a bonus from him, or maybe he's getting a bonus because Coventry got promoted. I don't know, or could be something completely different. Hart wins Golden Glove. I don't rate Joe Hart in real life. I mean, honestly, I don't get the people who say he's world class. I mean, I can name. Honestly, I think I can name 5 keepers who are better than Joe Hart. Right, Manuel Neuer, Iker Casillas, David De Gea, Hugo Lloris, And let me think. Rene Adler. Honestly, I fully believe that all those players are better than Joe Hart. Joe Hart makes so many mistakes. It's absolutely horrible. I mean, yes, all goalkeepers make mistakes sometime in their career, but Hart just makes so many. You know, I think he made one massive cock up against Sweden. Uh, Actually, it might not have been might not have been against Sweden, but I think against some team, I can't remember who it was. He came out for a cross, completely missed it, and someone headed it in. And then against Sweden, he ran out the box, completely messed up his header, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored that famous bicycle kick from the outside of the box. Fantastic goal, by the way. Maybe not as good as some people said, but you know, to have the technique and the ambition to try that from there, you have to praise him. Although I do consider Ibrahimovic to be a massive dick, to be honest with you. I hate him. I do hate the guy. His attitude is shocking. If I honestly, I bet he thinks he's better than Messi, but he's not. You know, he just quite simply it is not good. Is not as good as Messi. Oh, well, I got Manager of the Year. Wow. Thank you, thank you very much. I am honestly so happy. 1,544 manager points. Christ Almighty. I'm kind of surprised Paolo Di Canio didn't win it because he did win the league, but well. I'm not complaining. It's fantastic to get such an award like that. Man City face tough European challenge against AC Milan. Is it Man City against AC Milan in the final of the Champions League? If so, I hope Man City win just solely because they're English. Even though I don't like Man City in real life, but I will back any English team in the Champions League. Honestly, I actually will. Mancini chasing Marquisio. Yeah, you're not gonna get him. I'm sorry. How have we been recording for 12 minutes? We got a few more minutes before we have to stop. Oh, we don't have to stop. AC Milan triumphing goal bonanza. 3-3 it was, as you can see on the. Wow. Look at that. 30. The Boateng scored in the 31st minute, then Aguero scored, then Boateng scored again, then Dzeko scored, then Flamini scored, and then Nasri scored in the 120th minute, but it was obviously far too late for Man City. Actually, no, sorry, what the hell am I on about? Far too late. That must have been the equaliser, and AC Milan must have won on penalties, if it was the Champions League final. So, well, Nasri did actually salvage some huge hope for City, but they obviously just couldn't win on penalties. And the chase is hotting up Falcao. I mean, Falcao, fantastic player in real life. Honestly, I think he's probably the best striker in the world. Not considering Messi or Ronaldo, even though he's more of a winger. I'd say Falcao is probably the best striker in the world. But I would say Robin van Persie's probably up there with Falcao as well. I mean, he's a hell of a player as well. Yeah, I'm not sure how many goals Van Persie scored this season, but I'm fairly sure he's the top goal scorer. And of course, and everywhere he goes, it seems to be a bit of a one-man team. Wherever he goes, Arsenal relied on him, kind of. Man United kind of rely on him as well. Although I suppose what you could say is that if Van Persie wasn't there, Arsenal/Man United would have someone else in his place, who's probably would probably be pretty good as well. So it's hard to tell sometimes, but yeah. Anyway, we are saving the game right now. Obviously, it's hit that weak point. When I say weak point, I do mean weak as in W-E-E-K, not W-E-A-K. I mean, what kind of football manager has a weak point? Oh, Christ. It's it's nearly midday. It's nearly 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but yeah. Oh, yeah, I suppose I could talk about some of the results from last night, couldn't I? Celtic got absolutely hammered, unfortunately, against Juventus. 3-0, I think the final score was. I think it was a goal from Metri, a goal from Marquisio, and a goal from Vukinic, Mirko Vukinic. And Carlisle did end up losing 3-1 to Scunthorpe, which was a bit of a bitch to be honest. But we never win 3 games in a row, and we did win our last 2 games, so I was always expecting us to fuck up somewhere. And Michael Dobson has bagged his Continental B license. He was noted for his professionalism, excellent. Jan Strays completed his loan spell at Annan. 36 appearances, 10 goals, 2 assists, 6.65. Not the best. Complete waste. Okay, there's no need to be a dick about it. David Goldsmith has also completed it, and he has also been acting like a dick about it. Do we have a better chance of maybe extending these contracts now, or Horst Dieter hot guess. Brilliant in there. 650, he'll surely accept that. Yes, he will indeed. Maybe we just try and get Phil Ball again, because we all like a bit of Phil Ball. Oh dear, this might not go well. No, nah, we won't. We won't be able to keep Phil Ball. Hodge announces England squad. Any surprises there? Fraser Forster. I suppose you can expect that. Ryan Shawcross and Michael Dawson. I'm glad about that. I do like both of them. Oh, Brad Potts has been called up to the England under-19 team. Very good. I hope he makes an appearance somewhere. Scout these players. Maybe there's some good ones there. Balotelli beats inform Rossi. That must be Giuseppe Rossi. I think Giuseppe Rossi plays for Fiorentina in real life now. Of course, he did play for Villarreal, but and Mikkel Nelson has resumed full training, which is very good indeed. Where I just check how high his potential is. It is indeed 3.5 stars, and he's a decent player for Championship sides. Because the concerning thing is that that is so high, and he's only a decent player. That kind of indicates that we don't have the best squad for the Championship, but we will try and you know, expand the squad, make it a little bit better. I don't think we need another striker right now, but maybe we can sign another one of these. This guy looks decent. Dominic Ball, a good League One centre defence. That's a bit of a bitch, isn't it? Really. Never mind. The 2-year sponsorship deal is estimated to worth 26k per annum. 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 I think it's annum or annuum, but I think it's annum. Bruce gets award for top boss. Is that Steve Bruce? Is he managing Fulham? Did Fulham sack Martignol? It's tragic that I do like Martignol, and I don't mind Fulham. Carlos McGovern leaves agent right. I'm just waiting for one of these agents to be called Smith. Agent Smith. Yeah, delighted with my leadership. That is very nice. Shit. No. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. He probably is a very decent defender, but At the end of the day, you do not want a 38-something-year-old to 38. No, sorry, it's over the top. But 32-year-old, you don't want to be signing someone like that, in my opinion. He's just too old. I think we will play on until the budgets are announced. Ah, there you go. Bought certain initial budgets. There we go. We're done. 34 nick a week. I keep on compiling scout reports. I don't know why. It's just an instinctive reaction to click that button. But wage budget 56k per week. Transfer budget at 0. Well, we're in for a tough season, guys. Can I just check my calendar? Do we have a calendar? I keep on forgetting where the calendar is. It should be somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I honestly have no clue where the calendar is. Oh, there it is. It's under news. Why is it under news? Doesn't make sense. I suppose we do have a bit on the wage budget, but there's nothing on the transfer budget, so it might be a bit of a tough season. We'll have to rely on loanees and free agents. Just looking now. Yeah, we got maybe one or two more videos to go before we do indeed start the season. But yeah, this will probably be called PostSeason Part 2, and the next one will be called PostSeason Part 3 and Pre-Season Part 1 if we do move quick enough. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, then like, comment, subscribe, favourite, share with your friends. Stay tuned for our episodes. Just let me know if you have any ways I can improve this series or any of my videos. Check out my Hell Yeah series, which will keep moving again once I do get into the season in FM. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. See you later. Have a nice day. Cheers. Bye.